My bad, y'all. Like, it should be tripping, dog. I don't know what's up with it, but it be tripping. And then I was also on the phone with Cash App. Cash App be tripping. I mean, in order for me to get this video done, man, we might have to sit through some tumultuous lagging on the video. But I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm already into the game. Like, and then I'm also on my home run chase. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this home run chase. So I don't want to play no game where I don't hit the home run myself on the sticks and see it myself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not progress. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to let the computer get me to 50 home runs or 60 home runs, because why? I've hit all 59 home runs my damn self. I'm not finna let that go down like that. So wow. Shit. But I'm here though. Like I said, man, we might have to sit through some tumultuous lagging. So if the lag is just like ultra mad, then we just gonna sit there and like really talk through this shit. But here we go. Part 2 of the game. 30 Creek Sports, MLB Fox. Here we go.
From the stretch, Tyler O'Neill is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch, and he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Ooh, there we go. Back in the corner. Got him.
Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out.
Got him. Let's go.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Mike Ford. As with one
Mike
away,
Ford.
he won't catch
He
up with the
got one
fastball,
earlier, yeah.
and it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason
Dominguez.
The next to bat for St. Louis,
I had to switch
Jason
up the
Dominguez.
capture cards and shit. Like, I think it's that capture card I be using. Like that Johnson.
First pitch on its way. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ford has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up now, Anton Page.
My doggy ready. Today they were asking, like, can Jason Fields get his job back? Will he get his job back? Who knows? Yesterday was a great game from Justin Fields. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? He's proud of himself. He said at the post-game conference. And they asked him, do you think you can get your job back, and do you think you will get your job back? He said, I'm very confident that I can and that I will get my job back. I just need to go out there and play a great home stretch or a great stretch of games, no matter which one. I will be out there to get my job back. So I think he's going to get his job back. I believe that if he pitches a great game for this one, he's going to get his job back.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The third baseman, Christian Carter.
See White?
Into the box now, Christian Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And it's gone as they add another.
32 home runs, man. That boy is just blasting them like.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season as the blowout continues.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
In now, Darnell Mason. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder.
nigga.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why
home
he's able
runs
to
on
hit
the
an
season.
incredible
And it's
60
only
home runs
June.
this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Here's the first baseman,
Look at
Freddie
Dan
Freeman.
P.
As he
Don't be
takes a
trying to
fastball
read my
off the
mind,
plate
bro.
for a
I
ball,
loved it,
1-0.
but don't be trying to read my mind because I was just about to say that 60 home runs and it's only June. Darnell Mason Jr. is already up in Canton right now.
The pitch. Oh, could it be?
I believe that if he
row?
retires
Center
after this
fielder
season,
going back.
he's already in Canton.
And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Cardinals nothing. Jason Fields enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Los Angeles, number 23, Jason Fields.
They got Jason Fields out there today. And let me tell you, yesterday he played a great ball game. Like, he pitched through 2 innings yesterday. And he did an immaculate job, you know what I'm saying? Especially coming back off an ugly last game back in April where he was sat down through a half an inning. And he was very upset about it, very disturbed about it, but he came back out there like, look, man, I know I got a lot of work to do. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to put in the time, film study, pitching practice, everything that I need to do to get back out on this field because it's been a long time. Because I haven't pitched. He said I haven't pitched since April. It was the end of June. They was gonna put him in the game. Found out they were gonna put him in. DeJuan Cruz, he's still out. Thank God he don't need Tommy John surgery, but he's out for the rest of the season up until next year. You probably won't see him again till what? April or May. That's when the last time he was on the field, got hurt, and the surgery that he requires, it requires him to stay out all the way for a complete year. So he's going to stay out for a complete year and then try to come back and insert himself into the lineup where it's probably going to be a few other guys that's going to take his spot in the lineup, and he's going to have to wiggle his way back into there, get some wiggle room or whatever, but I think he can do it. DeJuan Cruz, one of the greatest pitchers in the MLB right now. So.
It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First out.
Now back.
I get to you.
Henderson Cabrera.
Jairo
hitter?
Munoz
Oh, okay.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34.
Look at that.
To short, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You're going to have games like that. It's cool. It's cool. I know we were just talking about how great of a game he had yesterday, but it's cool. He got this, man. Come on, listen. Nobody's Superman.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Man, how are you black with a last name Wong, dog?
Here it comes.
On the plate.
Now the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-2 now.
He's making him work. Make him work.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes
you
strike
gonna
3
work,
called on the fastball.
work.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At
the plate now, Tommy Edman. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
You're not even finna get mad off that one.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0. Taken, strike
there we
1
go.
outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
And that's out.
And
3 outs.
Will get
Retire
there
the
to
side.
make
Let's
the
go.
running play, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Ryan Helsley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
56. Ryan Helsley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Lofton. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out
Is that
toward
gone?
right field. Right
Is that
fielder
gone?
is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the
Now
inning.
batting, the second baseman, Jalen Miller.
Standing in, Jalen
Jay
Miller
Miller?
trying to keep it
Jay
going.
Miller?
A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball and
Curveball
no
up
strikes.
top.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's
Jay
well
Miller.
hit. A ball
Jay
that's
Miller.
carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. DeYoung calls
all good.
for it.
7th inning stretch.
And
Let's
that's
go.
the 3rd out. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 11-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
I don't think that rattled him.
In the ball game
He
so
good.
far.
He got this. Let's go.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Swing at it.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit sharply on the ground, reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So striding in, Tyler O'Neill. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Jason Fields is aggressively going at the batters. You know what I'm saying? There's no
nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Ready once again, Mike Ford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the pitch.
Last time Mike Ford had a hit was
2 out, nobody on.
Yeah, second inning.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
That boy out there like the sounds of blackness. Hold on.
0-2, here it comes.
You can make it.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers lead this one 11-1.
He went down swinging like black people swing at their kids.
So here now is the pitcher, number 23. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
We're going to go with Julio tonight. So it looks like the Dodgers are going with Julio Urias for closer. And he's up against Dominguez, Godoy, and Helsley. Okay.
And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now back, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dominguez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Maybe.
Now batting, number 3.
So stepping in, Anton Page. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 11-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
But
you could tell
I guess he didn't want to chance it
all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box, Jose Godoy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Okay, so I said his name right, Godoy. Okay.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Mason moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
1 away, bottom of the 8th.
The pitcher, number 56, Ryan.
Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 35, Wade.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Thomas is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Change up very high.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hit in the air down the right field
2-2.
line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Here's Colton Wong now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It's all good. We're going to bounce back.
The 0-1 delivery. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 1-2 now. fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
Ugly ass mutton chop handlebars he got on his face.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Cardinals 3. Giovanni Gallegos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Giovanni Gallegos.
He's 1-5. Damn high-ass ERA.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Christian Carter, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-1.
To the corner.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
He's trying to go for number 61.
No one out with a runner at second. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
It's all good. We got this. That's all he got to do is say to himself, we got this. Let's go.
The 1-2.
Shorten up a little bit more.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
That was a strikeout. Come on.
The reason they throw a lot of sliders and curves at Darnell Mason Jr. because
here comes the 1-0. That's
they think
lifted
he's
the
not
other way out to left,
and
that's going to fall for a base hit.
But quiet as kept, yes he is.
Third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Runners and corners, runners and corners.
Way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton, skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run.
Tag up.
And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. At the plate, Jalen Miller, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Quiet in St. Louis, baby.
At the plate, Will Smith popped up.
Yeah, I was trying to lay back off that one, but it's
got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers lead it 14-3. Julio Urias, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Julio Urias. He been over in that bullpen throwing.
Digging in, Dylan Carlson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this.
It's a football score, 14-3.
At this point, these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Urias is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Yo, what's up, Nicole? How you feeling? My bad, I just looked down. Was changing the
So
channel.
1-1 home. Popped up.
First out.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
I think I'm finna watch some movies.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In the air, out to right.
Second out right here. I know he's not going to drop it.
Lofton is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Cardinals are down to their final out now, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Too low.
2 out, nobody on.
Fans already left.
Up top, it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there
he
right
really
now. That's
is.
common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Dodgers host road win number 40 on the year. Ace Curtis gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Michael Baird struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Okay, so
For joining us here tonight.
great game.
And we remind
Even
you
though it was a
please
blowout,
drive home
still a
safely.
great game. Darnell Mason Jr. 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. Christian Carter 4 for 5. Freddie Freeman 3 for 5, 2 home runs. Jalen Miller 4 for 5 and a home run, and also the player of the game. He was telling everybody, like, look out for these teams last night. The Dodgers 71-13. My question is, who's going to stop them? Your answer is no one. If you can't play like the Dodgers or play as good as the Dodgers, man, you ain't finna beat them. Look at all these batters they got faced. I mean, 8 total strikeouts, that's cool. No stolen bases, that's cool, great defense. But only 2 strikeouts. The Dodgers gonna stay on top. they gonna be on top for a long time, especially if they got a lineup like this and a roster and shit like this. Oh, where my dog at? Yo, what's up, BY? They got good players and shit like this. Man, they great, man. They gonna be Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be love. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate or can't knock a team that's destined for greatness. Because why? The LA Dodgers are destined for greatness. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks until All-Star Weekend or All-Star Week or whatever you want to put it. Man, Darnell Mason Jr., 60 home runs on the season. And he's about to come out there and hit more home runs. But I feel like they should at least shut him down by the end of next week. Let him get ready for All-Star Week, All-Star Game, and do his thing. But, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, man, kicking it with us, man. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. Peace and love. We out, y'all.